How are you? How are you? How are you? Wherever you tuned in, how are you doing? It is nice to see you again. Welcome aboard. Welcome back again to this wonderful channel whereby we talk about our ability, we motivate one another, how to reach, how to realize the potential that we have inside of us. This is Mliro Fire. Welcome aboard. If you are joining me for the first time, please follow, and you can always follow me on YouTube at Mliro Mentis. We're here for one another. We need one another. Have you ever asked yourself a question about that you doubt yourself, that you even think, come to a point that you don't think even the world thinks that you exist? That is the way you've reached, that you think everything is against you, everything that you try to do is all against you. That is your thinking, and that is what you believe. And when you come to that point, then you live in fear. You live in a world that has many potentials that are available for you, to you, but you doubt trying, you have the fear of coming out of it. You always create excuses out of a scenario that you would have come out and showed the world who you are. That is what we have. The self-doubt kills the self-belief that we have, every one of us has been created with. And that is why we are always preventing ourselves from trying something that will have value, of speaking up our mind, of interacting with people, or even presenting our problems the way they are, with their authenticity, being honest with yourself, knowing too well that as much as I will want to live in denial, as much as I want to hide away, that is not gonna work. I have to be free, authentically myself, living and accepting the life on my own terms. And that is how you achieve. So you're not what you perceive yourself to be. The potential, the ability, the power is inside of you. It is how you perceive it. It is how you perceive it, and that is what comes to reality, and that is what is in some of us. That is what the mind thinks is what it comes to reality. My story is a journey that was not rosy cozy. Yes, I stumbled a few times. I came through obstacles. I wanted to be the very best. And indeed, I became the very best comedian. I put my craft together. I was talented. I could do sports, news anchor. I'm a good presenter. I could play Roomba. Everything went on smoothly. But all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. Maybe it's a story for another day. But I want to tell you that sometimes the people that we surround ourselves with, they are the poisonous people. We cannot live without friends. That is a fact. We cannot do these things alone. We need people. But what kind of people hang around you? What kind of people are you relating on a daily basis? Do you share are you on the same wavelength? Do you share common ideologies, ideas? Are you reading on the same script? That is what brings the whole difference. So whenever you are surrounded with negative thoughts, negative people, dysfunctional people, they will see you derailing off the road you go, but they will not tell you anything. They'll only come to tell you, or they'll laugh at you when you have hit rock bottom and nothing comes out of you. You are just as useless. But you see what? None of that can keep you down. None of that can make you live a life of regrets. No, you have to rise again, because one door has been closed. Then that means that the opportunities is always there. And that is a fact. It's a testament because you're alive. It's a testament because what? These things are happening. You've seen people failing and they come up again. That is the power of resilience. Waking up, putting your broken pieces together, joining the dotted lines of your pain and putting them down. And that is cementing the foundation that you need to grow. So do not panic. Do not doubt yourself. Try out something as much as it will not make sense at that particular moment. As long as you are still there trying, it will give its meaning. It will manifest. Because you know what? We have been made of more than whatever we'll give ourselves credit for. We have made to achieve more, but we are always naive. We are always coward. We always have excuses. Stop excuses. Come out of yourself. Authenticity is required. You can never live on somebody's shadow and expect things to work out for you. For you to be known, for you to be valuable, you have to represent yourself best. Your father will never represent you as you will represent yourself, not your friend, not even anyone else. It is about you, the war that we fight. We always want to criticize everything around us, everything that happened to us. But one thing that we should criticize is criticizing yourself and telling that it is me, it is about me. What is it that I'm gonna lose if I tried out my craft, if I tried out my painting again, if I tried writing this book that I've always been postponing for quite a long time? So do not doubt yourself. Don't think that the world doesn't know that you exist. The world knows that you exist, but for you to make it relevant, then you must come out of your comfort zone and do something peculiar. Something extraordinary, something that will go miles and miles away. Touch people, move them closer to you as much as you're doing that which is right. As long as you have it in you, you are passionate about it. Motivation means nothing. It's about the power of discipline. You keep on showing up. You keep on improving on yourself. I'm not saying you'll get it right the first time. No, even those people that have made it in life, those who have succeeded, they failed multiple times. And I always say, and I repeat, that failure is the backbone of any pursuit. Do not care about what people think. Do not care about what they will say. Criticism has always been there from time immemorial. People will criticize. People will not want anything to materialize because they know the value that is in there. And that is why they will always come, the naysayers, the dream killers. They will appear. You don't know where they come from, but they always have a say. But when you give them that word, when you listen to them, that is when you lose your power. But when you concentrate, when you know what you want and you keep grinding, you keep waking up with a positive mindset, you command the day. It depends on how you look and view it. Yes, if you say this day is going to be wrong, it is going to not work for me, then that is what exactly that will happen. But if you're positive enough and you say, yes, I'm going in there, I know it will be hectic, but you know what? At the end of the day, it is me. I'll give my best. I'll present myself. I'll remain present until I reach, until I achieve. It is doable. There's nothing that prevents you. Again, I repeat, nothing prevents you unless you prevent yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've been hurt. You've given up on yourself. You've tried a million times on things. They're not working. I know there are times you try to concentrate, but you cannot do it. I'm saying, and I'm putting it to you, that you see what? Those are excuses. Procrastination is an excuse. Fear is a form of an excuse, because nobody has ever died because of trying. It is in trying that we perfect. It is in trying that we leverage up. We come to that standard that everyone else looks and admires. It has to start with pain. It has to start with obstacles, staggering obstacles that will want to push us out of the way. Sometimes it gets lonely. Yes, I have been there. It gets lonely. No one wants to listen to you. No one is even interested in what you're saying. But you have to keep showing up. You have to believe in yourself, believe in your craft. It doesn't mean that if you change it, you are not good at it, but you found a new way. You found a new passion, a new drive that is driving you, that propels you, that gives you passion. That when you achieve this, you go to bed, you are relaxed, your mind is alert, you wake up, you have another agenda, and you keep on pushing and pushing. It does not come free, but it becomes because you give in your very best. You commit to it. You believe it is doable. You can even surpass. Sometimes even your personal best is not the best. You can still go ahead and improve on it. That is why records are kept and broken. That is why people keep excelling. That is why we have new inventions. We have creativity of self-enterprise. So people are doing things which are extraordinary. But all this happens when you decide to be extraordinary. It can never be found with the ordinary people. The majority want comfort. Yes, and times come when you have to be alone. You have to sacrifice and be alone, like a lone wolf. Be that ego that flies in a territory that no one has ever even discovered. And it is only you. That is why you'll find an eagle in its own airspace, and when it's to meet another bird, it will be an eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how life is. Do not think that the things that people are enjoying, they just got them like that. You just think of it. How much time they have sacrificed, how much consistency has been there. They have been always showing up until it materializes. It takes time. Good things take time to materialize, ladies and gentlemen. It's not an easy road. If it was an easy road, then no one should be complaining. But because that one, nobody tells you. It has to come from yourself, the self-consciousness, you knowing too well that I've been doing this for too long, but it's not giving results. Albert Einstein says, it is insanity you doing the same thing the same way and expecting different results. You go to the same places, you hang with the same people, you are consuming the negativity of the world, and you are forgetting even to do something peculiar. That temporal discomfort with yourself, that temporal discomfort with your time. But you spend a lot of time doing nothing, and you come and say, I do not have time. You have to create time. For you to excel, you have to create time. For you to change, you have to change yourself. For things to work out, you have to show up. You have to show commitment. This is me and this is what I'm building. I don't care how much I've done. I don't care how it materializes. But all I know is I'm walking, I'm going in the straight right direction, and I'm building step by step. I'll not walk away. I'll not off, but that is okay. There are many people who have despised, they think that I'm invaluable, but that is okay. But I have to create my destiny. It comes with you agreeing with your mentality and your consistency on a daily basis. Resilient is powerful that you keep on doing it. In fact, you show up when they talk about it. That is when you give your 100% like never before. Because at the end of the day, it is your life. It is you. It is you with the pain. It is you suffering. No one is caring about you. I promise you. It will materialize. Do not care and set a goal. Set your goal and aim higher so that when you fall short, you are somewhere in between. But do not just sit and expect things to be done for you. No one is going to come and rescue you. You have to stand out, stand for yourself. Stand for people that you love, people that you care. For it to materialize, you have to sacrifice. You have to pay the steeper price for it to materialize. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my channel. I'm trying the very best I can. I cannot look for an excuse because I don't have the best of quality of equipment, but I believe with the support that you give me, one day I'll have the best podcast material, and I know it is your support that will make it. So what do? Ladies and gentlemen, share my live, share to people, share to groups. This is about inspiring. This is about encouraging one another. Many of us, we are suffering. Many of us, we are in depression. Many of us don't understand it. Many of us are scared. Nobody cares about us, but we have to show that oneness, that we come as a people, because we have a heart. We have hearts that can be broken, but hearts can be mended. We have that heart, the kindness that can extend and reach out for somebody and bring him out and make him the way you would want him to be, but not staying afloat, or you laughing at them, you criticizing them because they failed. In life, you will have to fail one day or another. You will have to fail. And when you fail, that is not the end. Life is just about the challenges that we get that makes us stronger. You can never win. You can never get the inner joint unless you start with the outer one. But you see, that inner joint is your decision. It has to be protected. It has to be kept well. You can see there are a lot of challenges coming to you. Why me? But you should ask yourself that, you know what? Because you are capable, because you are resourceful enough, because you have the capability, because you have gifted. That is why it is coming to you, knocking to you and telling you that, hey man, this is the right time to move. Hey my sister, this is the right time to take. You are on your own. Follow my YouTube channel at Muliro Mentors and clearly give me support. Subscribe. And you know what? I know and I believe I'll not waver. I'll never give up on myself. If you want happiness, it comes within you. I'll never even be discouraged even if I got even one follower. That is an appreciation. That is a plus, because everything starts from somewhere. It starts from 0 to 1. I love you guys. Have a lovely, blessed day. And let's see you when you go to my channel, on YouTube channel at Muliro Mentors. Then you can subscribe. And let's do it. Let's believe in ourselves. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.